If you want to be successful as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to get comfortable asking for business. Otherwise, this shit is just a hobby. I know what you're thinking. This is so obvious, right? Like, you're not an entrepreneur if you're not asking for business. You've heard it before. I'm not the first to say it. You're probably giving me the finger right now. Hello, I see you. But just because it's obvious doesn't mean it doesn't bear repeating. When's the last time you directly asked for business? That's okay. I'll wait. Yeah, it's probably been a while, because what we do is we hide behind our screens. We hide behind our social media profiles. We hope that somebody's going to see that post that we posted 2 whole times and suddenly they're going to make the decision to hire us. That is never the case, my friend. No matter how fantastic your sales page is and how many different copywriters you worked with to make it look just so, and how pink that pink is in your logo, all of those things are meaningless if you're not willing to invite people to work with you. Asking people to work with you is scary, and Hilda hates it. My Hilda, for example, thinks, oh my gosh, they're going to think you're a douchebag. If you keep asking for business, people are going to think you're desperate to make money. They're going to hide from you because they're going to think every time you come at them, you're just trying to sell them something. Does anybody relate to that particular Hilda? Yeah, she's awful. Asking for business does not make you a douchebag. It makes you an entrepreneur. You just have to find a way to do it authentically for you. Will you ever get completely comfortable with it? Maybe, maybe not. I personally don't think I have to be comfortable at asking for business. I just have to get better at it. Because in order to be a successful entrepreneur, I have to be willing to invite people into my world. And because I am a coach who asks people a bunch of questions that are none of my freaking business, questions that often make them cry, I have to make sure that I roll out the red carpet and invite people over and over and over again until they're ready to take that brave leap to book a call with me. So today, what I wanted to do was to push you to ask for business, and I am going to practice asking for business on your behalf. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So here's how I do it. I'm not saying it's how everybody should do it. I'm more of a guide on the side than a sage on the stage. What I want to do is share with you a tool, a technique that I have learned along the way that has made all the difference for me. And what that is something I like to call the heavens and hells. What I do is I paint a picture of the hell or the heaven, the hell my clients want to escape or the heaven that they want to achieve. I paint that picture in words that they might actually say, but in pithy enough words that it catches your attention, and then tell people that I can help and add a call to action. So for example, if you know that you're meant for greatness, but for some reason you can't seem to get out of your own way, that's exactly why I do what I do. So you should book a call with me so you and I can talk about it. That was it. Me asking for business. It's not smarmy, it's not gross, and it's completely honest. Yeah, I can throw in some fancy little buzzwords and make it something like, if you're Hilda, you know that voice in your head, that negative Nancy that lives in the back of your brain, if she is squandering your potential and holding your ambitions hostage, it's time to do something about that. We should talk. Yeah, that works too. But that is obviously a bunch of copywritten language that I've worked really, really hard for. And that works beautifully on a sales page, but not so much when it falls out of my mouth. The truth is that when you're asking for business, you just want to have a freaking conversation with people and tell them, hey, here's what I do. I get that you're in this sucky situation. I get it. I get you. Been there, done that. Wrote the book about it. Let's work together. I can help. And that's really all it is. So if your Hilda's out there telling you, oh my gosh, but I can't ask for business. I have to keep sending them to some sales page somewhere because I'm going to come off as blah, 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 blah. Stop and practice, just like I did right now. Utilize this tool of painting the hell or painting the heaven that they're trying to escape from or get to, and tell them that you can help and how to work with you. What's that first step they need to take? So if you're picking up what I'm putting down and you've been listening to me talk about this Hilda chick for a while, following me on YouTube and binge watching some of this, yeah, you know who you are, but you haven't taken the step to meet with me, here's one specific thing that you can do right now. You can go to CoachJennie.com and take the quiz. If you go to CoachJennie.com, you'll see a button that says take the quiz, and that's where you can learn a little bit more about which of the 4 Hildas is screwing with you right now. That's a perfect first step for us to get to know each other, and I can't wait to do that. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video. If you haven't done so yet, please be sure to subscribe below and click that bell so that you hear about upcoming videos that are coming out for you. But just because it's obvious doesn't mean it doesn't bear repeating. Ask yourself. Thank you so much for listening to this video today. I hope that you're taking away. We're going to try that again. But I know that I have.